About 2 hours north of Diamond Lake, a towering crag called the Griffin's Roost casts a dark shadow over the muddy road to Elmshire. From a perch hundreds of feet above looms the cat-infested Twilight Monastery, a 3-towered monument to an obscure philosophy of the distant West. 20 monks dwell within the monastery, dedicating themselves to a litany of exercises meant to perfect the body and spirit. The secretive monks hold dusk as the holiest of hours, and sonorous chants emit from the Twilight Monastery's central courtyard when the night sky appears in the heavens. Foremost among the monks is Isenfen the Occluded, a peerless masked combatant thought to be one of the wisest figures in the hills. Travellers frequently seek her counsel, but most leave Diamond Lake without ever having gained access to the Twilight Monastery. For Isenfen deigns to speak with only a handful of pilgrims foretold to her by the agency of the night sky and an immense mirrored lens called the Censer of Symmetry. Junior monks polish its smooth surface throughout the day, and the whole of the order is prepared to defend it with their lives. When word of the Censer's predictive prowess spread to the miners of Diamond Lake 20 years ago, a desperate contingent petitioned Isenfen to predict the location of the richest unclaimed local ore deposits, appealing to her compassion with tales of starving children and dangerously unpaid debts. The masked mistress of the Twilight Monastery rebuffed their pleas, triggering the miners' contingency plan, an ill-fated invasion of the monks' compound that left 7 miners dead. Only a single member of the order perished, Imanoth, Isenfen's beloved daughter. Immediately thereafter, Isenfen gathered a cadre of stealth assassins from the ranks of her best warriors and silently set them upon the surviving invaders who were still milking their wounds in the petty shacks along Diamond Lake's waterfront. At an annual celebration called Dark Star's Kiss, the monks of the Twilight Monastery recite from memory the names of all 15 miners murdered on that night, reminding themselves to always remain vigilant to the encroachment of outsiders. Rumours suggest that Isenfen's masked silent killers remain active to this day, citing the disappearance or mysterious deaths of nearly a dozen political enemies within the town. Although the monks of the Twilight Monastery keep mostly to themselves, they frequently appear on the streets of Diamond Lake to engage in the trade of calamanthus, a rare psychotropic plant grown regionally only on the slopes of the Griffin's Roost. Proceeds from this trade account for all of the monastery's activities, but initiates of the order are forbidden from taking it in all but the most controlled ritual circumstances. Calamanthus is popular among all classes of Diamond Lake, but the real business is centred in nearby Evenstar. Potential buyers frequently meet with elder monks in a secluded corner of Lazar's house along the Vane's central square to arrange payment and distribution to the neighbouring metropolis. Both the wagons loaded with calamanthus and the returning coaches heavy with city coin go unmolested in Diamond Lake, for all fear Isenfen's relentless invisible killers. Hello and welcome to the Billowing Hilltop podcast. My name's Lucas and I run the character of Parker, the half-orc monk from Isenfen's monastery. Parker's an ambitious monk. Growing up as a half-orc means that you are shunned by humans as being other and looked down on by orcs for not being pure enough. But the monastery gave him a sense of belonging and purpose. That was, however, until a couple of days prior to the beginning of our adventure. As one of the young acolytes tasked with polishing the Censer of Symmetry, the lens oracle that sits in the central courtyard of the monastery, he succumbed to the temptation of taking a furtive glimpse at the mirror. He was immediately gripped by a vision, a figure standing in the entrance moor of one of the cairn tombs that are scattered across the hills around Diamond Lake. The striking feature of the human figure was one grey and one green eye. In the darkness of the tomb behind, Parker could sense danger, opportunity, and adventure. He didn't think he was noticed in the courtyard, and no summons to Isenfen for punishment ensued. So when trusted with a visit to Diamond Lake, he was reassured that all was well. Lazar's house is a warm and familiar place, with a glowing fire in the central hearth, and dragon chess players huddle in the alcoves around the room. So imagine Parker's surprise as he looked across the room to see Cuthbert's lone figure sitting watchfully in an alcove. And of course Cuthbert has one green and one grey eye. So now Parker has gone AWOL with this troop of treasure seekers. But I suspect at some stage he may well have to pluck up his courage and return to plead for Isenfen's mercy, because everything which the Censor of Symmetry predicts has a far greater reason. Before we get into this episode, a reminder that you can find us at billowinghilltop.com or look for us on Facebook and Twitter. It really helps if you subscribe, rate and review on Apple Podcasts or the podcast app of your choice, Spotify, Beyond Pod, Stitcher, whatever. Well, that's about it from me. Now, without further ado, let's get into episode 11, Massive Attack versus the Mad Professor.
So where we left things, our shambolic crew have been creeping up through the old observatory, looking for the bones of the Land family, and they've crept up a staircase through a very kind of spooky bedroom, and they've snuck up into what appears to be some kind of operating theatre, located in the very top level of the observatory, and it's pretty much everything you would expect. There's a body splayed out in the centre, and there's beakers and there's bubbling pots and vats. The only kind of thing it's missing, I guess, is one of those, those machines that go bzzzt, like sparks going up it. Yeah. And you've surprised this character, this person, busy at work over the operating table.
Can I say something?
You can say something, yeah.
I want to say, I have to say, your work is quite remarkable.
That's the first thing you say as he turns to face you. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's have a look. So first of all, he's a chap. He's human. This person. He's wiry. Touch of grey at the temples, receding hair, and he is startled as you appear. Let's do a couple of things. First of all, who's at the top of the stairs? Cuthbert and Burple and Parker. Okay, the stairs come up to an open area. There's not a wall, so you can all the guys who are behind Sessions and Grimbold are slightly down, so can't see into the room. The top three, can you all give me an intelligence check or a perception check?
Did you want initiative?
Not yet.
An intelligence check of 6. Well, that's
15 perception.
well
Okay,
done.
so Burple, you immediately recognise this person. It's the person. It's the same face as the statue downstairs. It's like the statue is an idealised version of this person.
The angel statue, Filge. And then you say, as a free action, I have to say, I very much enjoy your work. It's quite remarkable. You must be Filge, I understand.
He says, "Go, leave now, immediately, leave."
Oh,
and he reaches.
I'm terribly sorry.
A syringe, and let's roll for initiative.
Ooh.
I don't like this. It's scary.
Who's 10 for Burple? Okay.
13 for Parker.
13 for Parker. Okay. Sessions?
15.
15 for Sessions. Grimbold?
12.
12 for Grimbold.
8 for Cuthbert.
8 for Cuthbert. And then let's roll for our friend here. Sessions, it's your round. You're further down the stairs. You hear this whispery voice go, "You must leave now."
Right. Come on, Sessions.
Take charge.
Yeah, I'm obviously not going to do that. I will delay. I will ready an action to bless if it seems like that's appropriate.
Okay. Well, this character, he strides off.
Okay, well, I can't see him anyhow, so...
No. He strides away from you, Burple. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and he goes, "Rise, rise, my creations!"
Yeah.
And the vats start to kind of bubble and forms start to emerge. And then he's got this syringe on him. And what he does is he... and then he runs off to stand sort of at the far side of one of these tanks, and he's got this syringe in his hand. And it is Parker.
Well,
Kill them.
I will do a produce flame and throw it at him.
Okay, so you're at the top of the stairs there. You can see him. Yeah, he's got a bit of cover from this
Well,
tank.
I can make a step forward so that I'm not quite covered by Cuthbert.
Okay.
I'll step forward, and the produce flame is... hits armor class 15.
Armor class 15. That is a... that's a hit. That's a hit.
So he takes 4 points of damage.
Okay, fire damage.
Yeah.
Fine. Yep, that's done. Grimbold.
Can I move to the top and delay?
You can take a move action, and then you can ready to do something if a trigger event takes place.
Yeah. So I'm moving up to there. I'm going to ready an action to fire the ray of sickness when he is no longer has any cover.
Okay. And then it's purple.
I will use a free action to say, "Come on, Purple, you can do this."
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be bardic inspiration. It's great acting.
It sounded like it. It sounded...
Yeah, it's great acting.
I feel better.
I will advance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this syringe. So I don't like the syringe.
The syringe doesn't
Terrible
sound
armor.
good, does it?
No, it's just going to be nasty, isn't it? But nothing ventured, as they say. So
back together.
maybe I should just stay at range. So tell me what's going on with these. He said, "Rise, my creations." He moves to the back of the room. These four.
Rise, my beautiful monstrosities.
Right. Yeah. And figures are emerging from these four vats.
Yes, things are moving in the vats, emerging. Yeah, figures.
What do we do? Do we go after the guy and try and take him down quickly, or do we?
Yes. I'd say so.
So I should advance into the room by myself.
I'm coming up with you.
Poor weedy Burple. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move.
You're running along the edge of the top of the stairs, heading north towards him.
Yes, heading north towards him. That's a move action.
Yeah.
And I shall ready to hit anything that comes up here within range with my longsword.
Cuthbert is going to...
He's halfway up the stairs.
Yes, and he's going to follow Burple. He's going to go around and go to the top of the stairs.
Difficult grounding to the top of the stairs.
Yep.
And then running, skirting round the top of the stairs in the ridge between the edge of the stairs and this pit with the operating table in it.
Yeah, and that takes him to
heading north up towards him. Okay. And then we go back to Sessions. You're climbing up the stairs.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
And I'm going to draw my holy symbol and bless Cuthbert, Parker, and Burple. So they all receive the shining light of misdirection.
Misfortune.
Misfortune, yes.
Yes.
Oh, did I say misdirection?
Yeah.
Don't even know your own god.
That's a good. That would be another good. The sister god to misfortune is misdirection. He casts a spell, and the spell he casts is Stinking Cloud. And he casts it over the whole area of the top of the stairs. Gets everybody.
Poo.
What about those of us who've got handkerchiefs with perfume?
I don't know that works, but we'll see.
Save at advantage.
We might. allow an advantage save. Okay, so it's a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow nauseating gas centered on a point within range. The cloud spreads around corners. Its area is heavily obscured. People are going to be at disadvantage if they can't see. The cloud lingers in the air for a duration. Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling. Creatures that don't need to breathe or are immune to poison automatically succeed on this saving throw.
I'm quite flatulent.
I don't think perfume really helps because perfume sort of masks an unpleasant smell, but it won't stop poison affecting you.
Could actually be detrimental.
Also, you hear slurpings as things emerge from the vats.
How do they emerge from the vats?
They clamber. So this thing takes a full round to clamber out. You can hear it clambering. Burple, you're the closest and you're at the edge of the cloud. You're still going to be affected by the poison, but I'm ruling that you can see this thing clamber out of the tank nearest to you. It looks like a kind of dead, animated bugbear. Yeah? And then, can you make a perception check, Burple?
A perception check? Yes, I can. Yes. It's certainly 15.
Okay. So it appears to you. And you can see another one clamber out and head down into the pit, the operating pit. That looks like a kind of weird fish lizard man type thing that's clambered out of that vat. You can also hear from inside the cloud, guys, you can hear other tanks. It sounds like they're also disgorging their contents. So what you need to do first, Parker,
Yes,
is you need to make a Constitution save, DC 13.
Ooh, God. Okay, right, well, here we go. And a 6. No.
Okay, so you'll spend your action retching and reeling, but you can move.
Assume that I can move directly ahead of me along the wall until I'm out of the cloud.
Yeah, you emerge. You're right next to one of these mirrors. And Grimbold, you're at the top of the stairs in the cloud. Make a DC 13 Constitution save.
16.
So you're fine. So you can act normally and you can move out of the cloud and you can do something else when you've done so.
Going to the south side of the room. Okay, and then I'm going to do a flaming bolt. And I roll a 10.
A 10 is a hit.
Oh.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
So I would say that's fast, efficient.
Burple has to make his Constitution saving throw.
So you're retching and kind of incapable, but you can move.
Right, we'll do that then.
So you're going to move over towards the wall and get outside the cloud.
Yeah.
Cuthbert will make his Constitution saving throw.
No, he won't.
That's... yeah.
What is that?
That's not good enough. That's what that is. That's a 5 plus
A 5 is
bless,
not great.
6.
Yeah.
So it's just who plus.
The bless hasn't really helped anyone. That's
What's he going to do? He's going to move
over.
You're right at the edge
there.
of the cloud. You can see where the edge is. You can stumble out of it.
Yeah.
And you stumble across towards the operating table and this thing, yeah?
Yeah.
We're failing our saves, Graham, because you forgot the name of your god. So she's punishing you.
probably is. Or maybe I didn't bless.
Yeah,
No.
maybe you're doomed.
I doomed you guys.
So we start another round 4, and it's Sessions on 15. What do you want to do, Sessions? You've got to make a
Well, I've
Constitution
got to make
saving
the
throw.
saving throw, haven't I? 16!
It is going to go well. An excellent
Very
roll.
pessimistic.
So you're
Don't
only
believe it.
you're only about 5 foot from the top of the stairs.
I plan to scootle up out of the cloud on the far side of the mirror, and then I'm going to realise, having emerged from the cloud, that there's some sort of horrible-looking creature. And I'm going to try, this may not work, but I'm going to try tolling the dead on it. I don't know whether this will be effective. So I'll clang together my holy symbol. I guess it depends whether it's immune to necrotic damage.
I don't know that it is.
You would need to make a wisdom saving throw to start, so it might be kind of academic anyhow.
Okay, so it's going to make a wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
I'm going to say 12. It might be 13. It's 12.
It made that save with a 15.
Oh, well, then it's all particularly academic. I do absolutely nothing.
Excellent. It's the bad guys. So, Cuthbert.
Yeah.
This fellow, the Filge, he pops out a little bit from round the vat.
Yes.
Points at you, goes, and 3 magic missiles shoot at you. It's not for light. There's no save. He doesn't need to roll to hit. 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
Oh, I'm in real trouble.
This thing lumbers up to you and tries to slam at you.
Yeah.
And it hits armor class 13.
Missing.
Bollocks. Damn. And then the one that's just emerged from the vat nearest the top of the stairs that Grimbold and Sessions have just run out towards, as it were, or nearby, escaping the cloud, makes a beeline for Grimbold and slams at Grimbold, hitting armor class 22.
Well, yes, obviously that's a hit.
No, I don't know. I mean, you seemed so confident earlier that... okay. And you take the following damage. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, medic.
And your shouting draws the attention of this one, which starts making its way around towards you.
I said
I would never have done that.
Can't make it up to you.
Parker will skirt round the edge of this cloud, and the first creature in my way is the one next to Grimbold. So I'll attack that. First of all with the shillelagh, hitting armor class 22.
That's a hit.
And that does 10 points of damage.
It doesn't like that very much at all.
And then the second attack with thy unarmed strike, hitting armor class 23.
Another hit, yeah.
Doing 4 points of damage. Wow, very effective.
Okay, it's still alive.
Oh,
Graham, are you going to attack this thing? Because you're right next to it as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be attacking it. Sure.
I'm more effective with range, so I was going to do a chromatic orb at the one that's coming towards us from the other vat.
No, you need to kill this thing on you, because otherwise it's going to continue. If you're near death...
Well, I'm not. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
I only took 4 hit points.
Grimbold's got more hit points than the rest of us.
I didn't hear the hit points. It sounded very genuine.
That's why I asked if Graham's going to Sessions is going to attack this thing, because I can do a 3d8 against the thing coming towards us, as opposed to 1d8 on the thing right next to me.
Right.
So,
Well, whatever you have to do then.
well, I don't know. What do you do?
I mean,
Can I have
time
some advice?
is ticking.
I know I'm
And
experienced,
unfortunately,
but-
I'm afraid that's the end of your... We move on. No, come on.
All right, I'm going to ask the wise Sessions what I should do.
Do something.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Yeah, kill them
Kill
all.
them all, right. Well, that's really helpful. Okay, I'm going to fire a chromatic orb at the one that is 30 foot in, 5, 10 foot, 20 foot in front of me.
The one that's moving its way around from the other vat. Yep. Okay, roll to hit.
Right, I'm rolling 16. Is that a hit with a chromatic
Yes.
orb?
Yes, with the chromatic orb, yes. How much damage is it?
I'm going to do 3d8 fire damage.
3d8.
That's correct. See?
Gross.
Still check. So he takes this much damage. He takes 7 points of damage.
7. Whack, whack, whack.
Wah, wah.
A 2,
No,
a 4,
okay.
and a 1.
Well, that was... that took forever and did nothing. Okay, Burple.
Okay, Burple will also take forever and do nothing. So
excellent.
Burple is going to move up to Cuthbert and the big bugbear one, and he's going to smite the big bugbear one sur la tête avec le... What's French for sword? Le sabre.
The sabre. Oh, okay. Very creepy.
Well, it's a long sword, so it's not really a saber. But there we go. So he's going to attempt to thwack it with his long sword, hitting armor class bollocks.
Armor class 7 is a miss.
7
It's a miss.
Plus the D4.
plus a D4
Oh, the D4.
plus a D4.
Roll the D4.
I'm going to roll a D4.
Yeah.
9.
Is enough.
See,
Get in.
skill, technique, training, and then
The power. The
Yeah.
power of misfortune.
Yeah.
power of misfortune. She's obviously forgiven you, Graham, for
She
getting
has.
Does it do anything on damage?
No.
Well, I'll do 6 points of slashing damage in that case.
6 points of slashing damage. This one looks chunkier than the others.
Yes, I thought it might.
So Cuthbert's gonna rolling a short sword, hitting armor class 22,
Armor class 22, yeah.
doing 8 points of damage,
Okay. Yep.
and then he's gonna do the rapier,
Yeah.
hitting.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
Doing 4 points of damage.
Doing another 4 points of damage. Okay, that was a good roll.
I will have a go at tolling the dead on that one nearest me.
Give it a
That's
go.
being attacked by Parker, so it's a will saving throw.
DC
12.
DC 12. It fails that saving throw sessions.
So if it's not immune to... it's wounded now, I think, yeah?
It is wounded, yep.
3 points of damage.
3
That was pretty
points of
disappointing.
damage. Well, no, now you feel like that was enough to kill it, but it seems to just sort of reach within itself and try and refortify itself, and it successfully does so. And so it looks like it's about to crumble, and then it sort of goes, and it's sort
That's
of,
what I really like about zombies in 5e.
Yeah.
It's really
And
clever.
it organizes itself, and it tries to hit you back.
Me?
It can't reach you. Oh, damn! And it could if it sidled in. No, it's going to go for Grimbold.
What?
Yeah,
Parker's a lot more threatening.
and it hits armor class
I'm only
12.
a small hobbit.
Well, that's
It's
why it's going for you.
Hits
I'm
armor
only a
class.
small hobbit.
It
Quite
hits armor
cute,
class
really.
12. Is that enough? 12.
No.
Okay, and then the other one, the one that you got with the chromatic orb, sidles up to you as well.
I'm also looking.
Come on, come
quite
on.
Cute
Ugh,
thing, really.
Bollocks.
I don't know why
Also
they're attacking
12.
me.
No good. Okay, and then up here, this there's the third lizard fishy man zombie works his way round the operating table behind Cuthbert and has a slam at Cuthbert, hitting armor class bollocks, hitting armor class 4. That's absolutely unbelievably bad. And finally, the big one is going to go for. He's going to go for
Cuthbert.
1 to
Cuthbert.
3 Cuthbert, 4 to 6
That's
Burple.
much more scary.
1 to 3 Cuthbert, 4 to 6 Burple. Goes for
Yes!
Burple.
Don't believe it.
Cuthbert
4 to
breathes
6
in.
Burple. And it has a thump at Burple and hits armor class.
Yay!
Natural 1.
Hits itself in the face.
And then, and then
And
Pokes
falls.
itself in the eye.
and then finally, we have to
Ow! Can't see anything.
Filge. And Filge is going to cast another magic missile. He's going to move Filge over to the corner behind this other vat. And he's going to cast another magic missile at Cuthbert. So Cuthbert, you take...
Yes!
Sorry, yes, Cuthbert, you take 9 points of force damage.
Now, my question is, do I still get these? I don't get these 3 hit points back, do I?
No.
No. You never did. That ran out a long time ago.
I'm dying. I'm down and dying.
Well, what are you on? How many hit points have you got left?
0.
Oh, making death saving throws. Time for Parker.
Right. Well,
So you've got a zombie, lizard fish zombie, standing next to you that looks like it's somehow summoned some reserves of necrotic energy
Well, I
to keep
just have
itself
to
standing.
hit it again to see if it goes down. And with the shillelagh, hitting a 5.
It's a miss.
It's a miss, and then with the unarmed strike.
Oh,
6. Oh my god.
Abysmal.
That's awful. That's
Yeah.
a miss.
Well, that was
I
coming
mean-
on the back of one double follow through on the skeletons and nearly killing this one.
If I knew it was going to be so bad, I'd never have come up this bit.
Hang on. I
What?
do have I didn't account for the bless.
Oh, roll the d4.
So on the first one is now a 7,
It's still a miss.
and the second one is now a 10.
And is a hit.
You see,
Hurrah!
you're guided onto the target by misfortune yet again.
Brilliant. That means 6 points of damage.
On that thing, the one that,
On
the
the-
one that, yeah,
the one
it
that is right in
yeah,
front of
yeah,
me.
yeah. It is gone. It collapses. Goes.
Right, I have no choice but to do a shocking grasp. So I'm attempting to shake his hand. Hello there.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
How do you do? Like Prince Philip going around a factory. And what do you do? So, necromancy.
Okay, so I'm going to. And I
Yeah,
rolled
you
a
need a
14.
It's a hit.
6 points electrical damage.
Yep.
And it can't take actions until it starts of its next turn.
Right, so you can't take any reactions. No attacks of opportunity, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
is why it's good about the spell. Now I'm going to move away.
Yes, perfect. the
I am
perfect
now
Wimbledon spell.
slinking round the edge of the room
Yeah.
to the west, away.
Yes, I understand. Back towards the stinking cloud.
Not so close to the stinking hand.
Can I take my reaction as he moves past?
Yes, what do you do? Trip him up?
Opportunity.
Graham, I'm your cousin. Right, I'm hiding behind Sessions.
You're hiding behind me. Yeah, that's
Not
my
hiding,
reaction.
I'm moving behind him.
There's not much of Sessions to hide behind, unless he's had a big meal.
Okay, Burple is
Oh
going
dear.
to. What do you mean, oh dear? I'm so tough. I can take 3 of them.
Yeah.
Not. So, how wounded does this bugbear look? Pointed question.
Looks, make an intelligence check.
An intelligence check, getting a massive 5.
You're not really sure. It's so dead and squidgy anyway that little rapier blows and sword blows, it's rather difficult to tell what you've done to it.
Hit it then.
Okay, hit it.
Hitting armor class 16,
16 is a hit.
doing an enormous 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. I didn't like that very much, but it's still standing. And now it's Cuthbert to make his first death saving throw.
Death saving throw. Yes.
Okay, 1 success.
So I will do Toll the Dead on the bugbear one, which I think has been wounded.
Yep. DC what? In the
That's
saving throw?
50.
DC 12.
Yeah.
It makes the save with a 14.
Sake.
And then in my go, I'm gonna then move to about up towards the cloud, but not into it. Trying to get closer to Cuthbert.
Okay, and it's bad guy time. Right, bad guy 1 is going to go for Parker. This is the zombie that ran up onto Grimbold. Is going to step up, have a slam at Parker, hitting armor class 16. That feels like a hit to me. Parker, is that a hit?
Yes, it's a hit.
That's 2 points of damage.
Oh,
I mean, that's not so bad. Come on, that's not so bad. The big thing is going to attack Burple.
no.
Here it comes. Oh dear. It's the armor
Bugger.
class 19.
That's
on
a miss.
Burple. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, go on.
going to be a hit.
Yeah, completely.
So it does the following damage. It does more damage.
Hey,
because it's
with
bigger
the
and nastier.
zombies.
It does 7 points of damage on Burple.
7. That's a sort of awkward number.
And then the other one steps up and
Yeah, that's why it's an awkward number.
does a thump and hits armor class 13.
It is a hit.
Oh.
The bless doesn't give me anything on armor class.
I'm afraid
Oh,
not.
minimum damage. 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
Yeah. And then finally, Filge. He's going to fire a ray at Parker. He's going to roll to hit. He hits armor class 15. Is that a hit?
Yes.
Okay, so you've been hit with a ray of enfeeblement.
Oh no.
No. And that ray of enfeeblement means that when you're hit, you only deal... on a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use the strength until the spell ends.
Ha! Well, I use dexterity. So...
You do use dexterity.
I do.
You do use dexterity. Well, that's absolutely fine. And you don't need to therefore keep making saving throws to avoid it because, hey, it doesn't matter, does it? One effect, though, of the...
Does it do damage?
No, it doesn't do damage. It just does that. And the stinking cloud disappears when you cast that spell. And we move on to Parker. Dexterity attacky Parker.
Dexterity attacky Parker. Well, as far as I can see, there's another one right in front of me of these creatures, so I will bop that one.
Okay, you'll bop it.
And first of all, with the shillelagh, hitting armor class 15.
Is a hit.
Doing 3 measly points of damage.
Yep.
And the unarmed strike. I'll only roll the bless if that's a 22.
It's a hit.
So that's a hit. That's doing 5 points of damage. So 8 points in total.
5 points of damage. Okay. It looks like it's about to fall, but then it tries to summon a last vestige of whatever, and it succeeds. So it's sort of there, but sort of looks like it's right on its last bit of energy.
Right, I'm moving 10 foot forward towards Sessions to stand next to him. Then I'm going to cast a ray of sickness at the bad guy, the evil necromancer.
Filge.
And this is to hit. I rolled a 22.
Yeah, that's an absolute corking hit.
So he takes 2d8 damage, which is 14.
Okay, yeah.
And he must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
DC 13.
DC 13, he rolls a 13. I'm sorry to say. I'm not sorry to say. I'm delighted to say that he laughs. He goes,
"Your pathetic little spells won't affect me."
Okay, and then I'm using the rest of my movement to move another 5,
run away.
10 feet behind the vat, so I have full cover from him.
Okay, so now can I try again to figure out how wounded this thing is?
Yeah, do.
Not that it makes any difference. I can't get away. 6. Brilliant. It's one better than last time. All right. So
I mean, even you can tell that it's been significantly wounded, but I'm not going to go so far as to use terms like bloodied or half or anything like that.
Right.
But I mean, that you might be in that kind of area.
So not one blow away from death.
It doesn't look like it's one blow away from death.
I'm looking at the withdraw action, but I can't really get anywhere. Got 6 hit points left. Armor class of 13. Chances are they're going to hit me.
Yeah.
And the chances are they're going to do more than 6 hit points. If I can take one of them down, then potentially I could do something. I have a cure wounds, but I was saving that for Cuthbert. So I might have to use withdraw, but I can't get anywhere. What do I do here? What do I do?
What do you do, Dan?
I
don't know.
I was planning on doing healing
Dan, what do
word
you
on
do?
Cuthbert.
All right, so I could. It just basically buys me a bit of time. It doesn't really get me anywhere. If only I had a bonus action. That's what I need. It's a bonus action. So, sorry. I'm.
Yeah. No, you take as long as you like. I enjoy listening to you deliberate. Unlike Grimbold, this goes on forever, never does anything.
I could jump down the stairs. The question is, would they chase me? So with the withdraw action, your first square is not.
No, the whole round is.
The whole
It's
round.
The whole round.
thing.
So I could move just around it, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could go behind Grimbold.
No, don't come towards me, please.
Why not?
Well, for obvious reasons.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the withdraw action. 1, 2, 3.
You can't.
4.
There's no space between the vat
5.
and the stairs.
Well, you can move freely
Okay,
through your allies.
Not if they're impending. You know. impeding you.
Do it. Just do it.
Johnny,
I can't-
you just
I
made
can't.
you
One,
just made me
four.
squirt pale ale out of my nose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Deeply unpleasant. Oh gracious, that's
Does it sting?
what a hoppy experience. Right, and that was it for Burples. That's it. Or are you going to cast a spell or anything?
Oh, well, I've used my withdraw. I've used my
No,
action.
you use your actions to withdraw.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's Cuthbert, second death saving throw.
Second death saving.
Don't roll a 1.
Don't roll a 1.
Well, he's fine. He's
Really
Really don't want to roll a one.
Consider with 1, yeah.
Really don't want to roll.
Famous last words.
No,
16.
Okay,
Two saves.
nicely done.
Two
Two saves.
Success.
And now it's Sessions. The thing is here, if I was Cuthbert, the idea of like, well, how much damage does healing word do? How much damage healing word? It's not that much, is it? Is it?
It's 1d4 plus 2.
I don't know that that's a bit of a mixed blessing, that spell.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Just lying here quietly.
That's why I didn't.
I won't
do
do it. I won't do it this round. I'm
Well,
in,
I can do a healing word as well, and then he'd be back up on.
in the middle of the two of them. I wouldn't
Stop trying
bother.
to be nice.
Okay. So I'm going to use my action to
Yeah.
do Toll the Dying on
The bugbear.
on the bugbear.
on the bugbear. Okay, do it. Go for it. It has to
It
make a
needs to
saving
make
throw.
Yep.
DC 12.
Yep.
It makes that save with a 14.
Okay, then I'm going to use my move action
Mm.
to. Oh, I need to get back to
Stand near
poison.
Grimbold.
Come
Two.
on,
Don't
stand
go
in
near
front of
me. Don't
Burple.
go near me.
Come on, stand in front of Burple.
Yeah, I'm gonna protect Burple's rear.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
About
yeah.
that.
Brilliant. Thanks.
And
And then
it's-
Grimbold's going to move, and I'm still no better off. Anyway, go on.
Okay, Parker. Let's deal with the lizardy horror thing that's attacking you. It slams at you, Parker, and it
Right.
hits armor class. Oh, armor class 22, which is going to be a
that's a
hit, I'm afraid. It does the following damage: internationally recognized damage of 3.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that could be a lot worse. 3 points.
Yeah,
Come on.
that could be a lot worse. Yeah.
Right.
I'll-
Now, the lizardy, fishy monster zombie that is standing over the prone body of Cuthbert
Starts
looks
eating.
for the nearest foe to engage, and the nearest foe is Grimbold. Runs up to Grimbold.
I shout, he's still alive.
Hitting armor class,
Behind you!
hitting armor class 10.
Nope.
Okay, Grimbold escapes with that one, and then the big one starts working its way down. And then we've got Filge,
Now you shall die.
says Filge. And what he is going to do is he's going to cast a magic missile at. Let's roll randomly because he can see or knows about everybody. So
you
we're
can't
going to
see me because I'm high. I was
behind the glass.
said
thing?
I was behind the thing.
Yeah, but he knows where you are, and it's a magic missile. So what we're going to do?
through objects.
Nobody goes round them. So we're going to. I'd love to have this argument the other way around with you, Johnny. That would be hilarious. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're
Does it swirl around things?
We're going to follow the direction of the clock. Grimbold is 1, Parker is 2, Sessions is 3, Burple is 4. Everybody happy about that? Grimbold
No.
1, Parker 2,
Well-
Sessions 3, Burple 4, D4 being rolled, and the number that comes up is a 2, so Parker. It fires magic missiles at you, and you take the following damage from magic missiles. It's not good, is it? It is
How squishy is
12 points of damage on Parker.
It's not good.
We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed.
Parker's
We're all
down.
doomed. Parker is down. Oh dear.
So we kill one of them, they've killed two of us.
It's now Parker's round. First death saving throw.
So, first death saving throw is a 4.
He's a fail. Okay. Grimbold.
Right, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity,
Yep.
and I'm moving to the top of the
Back to
the
town.
top of the stairs behind. No, actually, I'm just going to move. I'm moving a 10 foot
Sessions,
to the south, so I have a clear line of sight towards the big bugbear
Towards the door.
zombie.
Oh,
But
towards
you
the
need
big
to give me
zombie.
an attack of it. You need an attack on me. If they
Okay.
get reaction zombies, they might be a bit slow.
Let's have a quick look and make sure there's nothing wrong with them.
I think they might not get reactions because they're a bit slow and clumsy.
Nope, it's able to do that. It has a swipe at you and hits armor class 20.
Shit. Okay.
And it does the following damage. It does, here we go, 6 points of damage on Grimbold.
Okay.
So him back
And-
together.
Right, and then I'm going to do a chromatic orb using my sorceress spell pool, which is
Yeah.
basically my last spell.
Uh-oh.
12.
There's a hit.
Okay, so it's 3d8.
Big roll, big roll, big roll.
Do it's fire damage, I reckon, yeah?
Make your choice.
9.
9 points.
Fire damage.
9 points. Well, it's got to make a roll. Here we go. It's going to make a DC 14 Constitution save, and it rolls a 13, and its bonus is for Constitution saves is enough, and it's okay. So it's still up, but it's wobbling.
Okay.
It's teetering on the edge. Is that the end of your round?
No, with the rest of my movement, so I've moved 10. I'm now going to go through sessions. I'm going basically to the top on the top few bits of the stairs.
So you're running onto the top of the stairs. Okay, and we go to Burple.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I've just realised I've got relentless endurance.
Which does what?
When you are reduced to 0 hit points, but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Okay, so you'll be down on 1 hit point.
No, I'm not down. I'm just on 1 hit point.
Okay, well, you could be standing there on 1 hit point.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you kind of missed a
So-
round. I don't know what to do about that.
Well, that's my mistake.
Yeah, okay, we'll move on round. It's not
Yeah.
too far before we get back to you. But you're
I
on
think-
1 hit point and you're up. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Burple.
I am going to do.
Kill the bugbear.
I can't get to it. I'll take an attack of opportunity.
He's already had one. He can't have another one.
The one on me.
Yeah, he's
Has
had a
he?
swipe at me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
He had a swipe at Grimbold as he ran off, as he ran away.
Ah.
Let's-
Okay.
Let's call it what it is.
I shall then, in that case, I shall go and move up to this guy, the
Yeah.
bugbear.
Yes.
I will move 10 feet round the vat, stand
Yes.
next to the bugbear, and
Yes.
miss it.
They have an absolutely abominable armor class, these things.
Okay.
How you've been missing them, I do not know. But anyway,
Okay, so I'm going to hit armor class 9
is enough.
is enough. I've got
And
my
dead. It's dead. That's it. You kill it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
Best
the
at
end of
killing monsters. And then I'm going to move
Sorry,
Oh,
tell
yeah.
me again, which one did you kill?
the
one with
bugbear.
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
the-
Oh, right.
the
I
big-
see. Sorry.
So there's
yeah,
the big
yeah.
bugbear zombie that's been the bane of everybody.
Yeah.
It's the thing that
Yeah.
put Cuthbert down. It's now gone.
Right.
And then I shall move. So what's your situation, Parker?
Well, Parker is still standing on 1 hit point next to one fishy zombie,
Yeah.
and that fishy lizardy zombie is on last legs as well. Looks like it's
Okay.
just summoned up enough energy to stay.
But I
in the
have
fight.
1 hit point, so we need to be in a situation
I
where
will-
I can heal myself. Or,
I will go and stand next to the creature,
Yes.
Yeah.
next to Parker, and I will
Yes.
use my bonus action to
Yes.
inspire Parker.
Yes.
Right.
My last bardic inspiration.
Yes. Which has a D6 that he can use
as is his wont.
Right, and we on to Cuthbert, and Cuthbert is on his third saving throw.
Cuthbert is on his third saving throw.
Really want to make this? You really want to make this?
Yeah, he really wants to make this, and he makes a.
He does
17.
make it.
He
Okay.
makes it.
You're on. I think you're on one. Are you just stable? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Great.
You stabilise, yeah.
No
Yep.
more saving throws for you. You're fine. And we move on to Sessions.
Okay, Sessions' round got a bit more complicated because he had a different plan. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to use my action to toll the dying on the one next to Parker.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
So saving throw DC 12 Wisdom save.
Which it fails.
Finally.
It
It's-
takes
It's all right. It's gone. That destroys it.
that destroys it. Then I'm
Yeah,
going to use
very
my
nice work.
bonus action
Yeah.
to cast Healing Word on Cuthbert.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So that's a D4 plus 2. Nothing particularly.
Do you want to roll that?
No, I'm going to let you roll that.
Okay.
And that's my first level spell.
Way.
Gone.
Okay. So that's 3 points.
3 points of healing.
So you're on 3 hit points. Okay.
At least you're
Yeah, it's great.
still up. And then I'm going to use my move
Yeah.
not to allow Grumbold to get further away from the bad guys than I am.
Yeah.
So I'll just scuttle back the stairs so that I'm a little
Okay.
further away
Got
than
it.
he.
And then it's bad guys. Right. Bad guy 1 is going to go for. He's got options. We're talking about the last fishy zombie.
Yeah.
He can go for Cuthbert. I'm presuming is still down. He hasn't had
Yes.
an action, so he's not being able to move.
Yeah.
You can see Grimbold and Sessions running down the stairs, or he can go for Parker and Burple. He's going to go for Parker or Grimbold. 1 to 3 Parker, 4 to 6 Grimbold. Nice and simple. Here we go. Very important. He goes for Parker. He ambles up to Parker. He swipes at him with a slam attack, hitting armor class 12.
No,
Oh, it's a miss from the
it's a
zombie.
miss.
It's a miss.
And then
Excellent.
Filge grabs a syringe and injects himself with it.
Uh-oh.
What?
And he moves.
We always thought that was for somebody else.
And he sort of seems to be slightly revived by that.
He hasn't taken any damage before, though, did he?
He's taken a bit of damage.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taken some damage. And we move on to Parker. So you're faced by this zombie.
Well, I guess I have to hit it, don't I?
Yes.
Well, I was thinking I could heal myself, but
You're still on 1 hit point.
I'm still on 1 hit point. So if I hit it, I have to take it out, really, don't I?
Well, I'm next to you, so I'm going to get around.
You're going to get around it as well,
before
are
it
you?
goes. Yeah.
Basically, everybody's going to get around in
Before it goes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will do
Obviously,
that.
remember that obviously Grimbold's round will be taken up with leaving. So,
No, not necessarily, not necessarily.
yeah, not necessarily, but it's clearly a very forward.
A high probability outcome.
Yeah. What you going to do?
Right. Well, and the only other thing is, of course, if we take it out, then the professor type thing is also going to get an attack on somebody.
Well, what do you want to do?
But okay, I will hit it. I will
Okay.
hit the
Go for it.
fishy thing first of all with the shillelagh. 17
Is a hit.
is a hit, doing 5 points of damage,
5. Okay. Well, that's a
and
solid
then
hit.
the unarmed strike
Mm-hmm.
is a 7. Hold on, plus the bless.
Yes.
1d4
Is a
plus
hit.
2 is 9.
9 is a hit.
Is a way doing 4 points of damage.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look very happy about that, but it's still up.
Okay, somebody
Okay.
can finish it off hopefully.
Well, we move on to Grimbold.
Hold on. Oh, if I move,
You can move round it.
I can
If you
move around
as
it.
long as
I
you
will
don't
move.
leave its threatening.
No.
What I will do is I will
Yeah.
move so that I am. It's between me and the.
person. Yeah, between you and Filge. So you're
Yeah.
interposing it with you between you and Filge. Yeah. Okay. And then it's Grimbold.
Right, I can either do a flaming bolt at that zombie or on Filge.
Zombie.
Filge.
Okay. Filge?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Well,
sure?
Are you going to go for the zombie, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll move to the top of... No, I'm going to move to the top of the stairs behind the vat I was at earlier.
Yes.
Which is at the top of the stairs.
Yes.
I've got a clear line of sight to him.
Yes.
I'm going to fire firebolt.
Yes.
And I roll a 17.
It's a hit.
Hurrah.
How much damage?
And I do 1d10
Mm-hmm.
fire damage,
Yep.
which is 6 points of fire damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I'm going to
Well, that's very
slink behind the vat completely so he can't see me.
Okay. So now it is crucial round here. Burple.
Oh, Burple. Okay, so Burple will step up next to Parker
Yes.
and strike the monster sur la tête.
Yeah.
If I can find my thing. So hitting armor class 18.
18 is a hit. Nice solid hit.
Doing an enormous
Come on.
6. That's not great.
6 points of damage. It's looking... Yeah, do you want to make an intelligence check?
Do I want to make an intelligence check? Of course I want to make an intelligence check. This will be a 7. No, it's an 11.
You
Marvellous.
think it's looking more than half wounded. You think it's looking significantly thumped.
Okay, session's over to you.
Well, it's Cuthbert. What do you want to do, Cuthbert?
He's going to move up to Flange or whatever he's called.
Filge.
Filge.
He's going to sprint across.
Plunge.
And he's
Yep.
going to do action surge so he can have 2 attacks. And he's going to first attack with his short sword,
Mm-hmm.
See if you can
hitting
kill him in
armor
one round.
class.
That's a hit.
Yes, doing 5 points of damage.
Yep.
And then with his rapier,
Rapier.
he hits armor class 19
Is also a hit.
for another 5 points.
Another 5 points.
Can you move another 5 feet out of the
He
way
doesn't look
so I've got
very
a line
well.
of sight?
He doesn't look very well.
I could go.
You can break your move up as you like. As long as you've got another square of movement, you can move.
No, I can't. You might have to move Grimbold.
Okay. So it's sessions anyway.
Right.
And then it's them.
No good choice, is there really?
No, I mean, it's just which of my rubbishy attacks am I going to try and use to damage it. So I'm going to move up to the top of the stairs. I'm back in the room,
Yeah.
which I can get to about there, I think.
Yeah.
And then I will do...
Something.
You can hear a pin drop, ladies and gentlemen.
You can. It's just the decision, do I try and attack it with my useless crossbow, or do I do Toll the Dying again? Which doesn't
Toll
seem
the
to-
Dying.
I'll do Toll the Dying on the one on Parker and
Got it.
Burple this
Yep.
time round.
Okay, DC 12 saving throw. It's with a
Oh, for
16.
God's sake.
It's just absolutely relentless. I don't know what to say. We move on to them.
Crossbow.
Right. So the
The
big
crossbow next time, yeah.
the big one. So that's the big one. Okay, fishy zombie monster is going to go for 1 to 3 Burple, 4 to 6 Parker. Nice and simple. Yeah, 1 to 3
Yeah,
Burple.
I'm
Parker.
taunting it.
And it goes 4 to 6 Parker, and it rolls to hit, and it hits armor class. That's a good roll. It hits armor class 18, and it does the following amount of damage.
Damn it.
It does 3 points of damage, and that puts you down, I presume.
Yes, it's a hit, and I'm down.
Uh-oh. Okay, and then Filge doesn't like having Cuthbert up in his grill at all. He grabs... What can he do?
Nothing. He can surrender.
That's my new voice, by the way.
Surrender. He can surrender. No.
He's going to cast a spell on Cuthbert. And that
Yeah.
spell is Fear. Can Cuthbert make a wisdom save DC 13?
Is this a charmed spell? A charming spell?
It's an
Well,
illusion.
You can use your 1d6, surely,
You can use your 1d6 if you need to.
And your 1d4?
and the bless.
So I'll do the 1d6 and the 1d4.
Well, you can choose about the 1d6 later after,
Okay,
after
so-
you've rolled.
Yeah.
So this
But
is.
I will be studiously silent on how successful you've been. It's
Yeah.
a DC, well, it's a DC 13, so.
And it's a DC 13.
hmm
Okay, so if I do 1d20 plus 4, and then we'll see if we need to
Plus
add 6.
1d4.
Plus
Yeah.
1d4.
See how
So
you do.
here's the d20. Do 9. Here's the d4.
Needing a 4. Well, no, because you've got a plus, surely. It's 11.
And then I'll
And
take
then
the
what's your wisdom bonus?
My wisdom bonus
It's a wisdom save.
is 0, so then I
Ah.
can take the d6.
Needing
A 2.
2 or more on a d6.
So
So
don't roll a 1.
Yes.
this is right down to the wire.
Yes, I get a 6.
A 6. So you save. Well
Yes.
done, Cuthbert. Okay.
Thank you.
And that was him. So now it's Parker.
I'm down, so I have to make my death saving throw. Is a 7. No.
Oh dear. Okay. And then we move on.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And we move on to
Oh,
Grimbold.
Okay, so I'm moving 5 foot forward to the top of the stairs, which gives me a clear line of sight towards the fishy thing on Parker. And then I'm going to do a firebolt at it. That's and I roll a 10,
10 is a hit.
and I do 2 points of
2
fire damage.
It's still up.
And then I'm moving back to my position behind the vat at the top of the stairs.
Okay, so it's Burple. Another critical round from Burple.
Okay, well, I'm going to hit it with my longsword again.
The fishy zombie
The fishy zombie hitting armor class 18,
is a hit.
Finish it.
doing 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay, it gets to make a saving throw at this point to see if it can stay up. But it's a tough saving throw because of the amount of damage you've just done. I know the number. It needs a 17, and it gets a 17 and stays standing.
Good lord.
Can I
Nope.
use anything?
Think of anything? No.
Damn it.
Do you want to move, Burple?
Well, it'll get a second opportunity on me if I do that.
Yeah, would
So
do.
no, I don't.
Okay, so Cuthbert.
All right, Cuthbert's gonna go at Flange with the short sword.
Filge. This is insulting.
Oh, that's a
No,
horrible miss, getting a
that's
2,
hopeless.
and then
Yeah.
he's gonna do a rapier as
Yeah.
well, attack, hitting armor class 14,
14 is a hit.
doing 4 points of damage.
He's looking unhappy, but he's still up.
And then what he's going to do is he's going to just move 5 foot round and interpose himself between the vat and the table to stop him moving in that direction.
Gotcha. And we move on to the last opportunity sessions.
The last opportunity.
Well, before they go again.
Oh, yeah. Now.
This fishy zombie has somehow summoned up enough weird necrotic power to stay standing.
I'd go for the Filge.
Or I could stabilise Parker.
No, we've got another couple of rounds to do that. Go,
Unless you roll a
go
one.
go for, yeah.
No, you failed unless you roll a 1, so there is a risk.
Yeah, true, yeah.
So, albeit a 5% risk.
Yeah.
What would you like me to do?
Not worth
I'd
the
like
risk.
you to attack Flange.
I'm Flange.
Oh, yes, you already are, aren't you?
That's Filge.
Filge.
calling me that?
Surrender and we will.
I think you should stabilise Parker.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm going to step up, spare the dying on Parker.
Thank you.
Not told the dying by accident.
No, spare the. I remember the difference. It's a different spin on the coin.
Okay, so this.
Are you not going to...
one works,
so you
one
haven't
doesn't.
got a healing word or anything left?
No, I've used all my. I'm down to cantrips. I'm
Fishy
afraid.
zombie is
No
going
worries,
to
no worries.
have a smack at Burple.
Okay, so I'm stabilised, right?
Armor class
Yeah.
6
Thank you
misses.
very much.
Missing.
missing.
Now
and
we'll
then
get them.
finally we've got Filge, and Filge is kind of running out of options. He is going to try again. He's going to cast another fear spell on Cuthbert. It's a DC 13 wisdom save, Cuthbert. You've used up your D6. So let's see now. Let's see how you do this time.
But I've still got the bless.
He's still got the bless.
We got the bless.
You fool.
Flee you what?
Damn it.
Please.
And he doesn't want to draw the attack of opportunity, so he's a bit stuck. So we go to Parker, who is down but not making death saving throws, and then Grimbold, who is hiding behind a vat.
Right.
He's gonna
Grimbold
step out. Shoot.
is going to step out and do the same thing he did last time. Step out to the top of the stairs, clear line of sight towards the zombie, and he's going to fire, and he gets a
Which is a hit.
14, and he does 7 points of damage. And then I step behind the vat
So
again.
that zombie made that saving throw last time, can't make it again, so the zombie is gone. It's Gombi. At which point...
You're crapping yourself. Seriously. You're crapping yourself again.
No, that's just embarrassing.
What?
Just what pit of... Oh, I don't even know where to start. Anyway, at which point Filge just looks desperate. He looks at Cuthbert, who he can't make run away. He looks at his minions, who are all destroyed, and he
Surrender.
says, No, stop. I'll do anything you want, but please spare me. Please spare me."
Handcuff him, Cuthbert.
And we'll pick it up next time.
Brilliant.
Surely we go up a level now.
It's
Third
just
level.
like...
I award special experience bonuses for courage.
The Billowing Hilltop podcast is a Billowing Hilltop production. Dungeons & Dragons is a trademark of Wizards of the Coast. The Whispering Cairn and The Age of Worms are copyright Paizo. The Whispering Cairn was written by Eric Mona. Music is from Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com and is used with thanks under the Creative Commons license. Additional music and sound effects come from the wonderful Sirenscape. All other original material is copyright Billowing Hilltop. Role-playing games are all about getting people together, and we use Roll20 as our tabletop, the perfect place to host your game, and Discord to host our chat. Thanks for listening!